What's going on, horror lovers? Horror with Hoss coming back to you with another video. I want to show some pickups that I got this September. Pretty much everything that I had on orders come in. I have placed a couple more orders, but they won't be in until I'll just add those in with what I get in October. So I'm going to try to get through these pretty quick. I've got quite a few titles. Most of these are going to be either from Amazon. I did get some from Dollar Tree, and a few that I picked up while I took a little trip this about a week or so ago, and I found a place that sold used DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that. So, and of course the local place that I normally get from here. We'll go ahead and get into this. Start off with a couple of Dollar Tree finds. Never had this movie before, but I have seen it and was able to find it. That's The Relic. Of course, Tom Sizemore's in this, and Penelope Ann Miller. This next one I found, Angel. I've seen this in a few Dollar Tree hauls, so interested in watching this one. I've not seen it yet, but definitely intrigued me for the pictures on the case. Next up, Stephen King's Bag of Bones. Of course, Pierce Brosnan's in this, Matt Frewer, Jason Priestley's in it, a few others, but yeah, just wanted to add to the Stephen King library that I have going here. But yeah, looking forward to watching this one. If you remember back in one of my earlier DVD videos, I showed you I got the first Feast movie. Well, I was able to find Feast 2, Sloppy Seconds, and also Feast 3, The Happy Finish. I have not watched these yet. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Of course, Clu Gulager's in both of these, his son being the one that made these movies. And I look forward to seeing them. The first one was crazy, so I'm sure these do not disappoint as well. The one I found that I had been wanting to get for a while is this movie here, Chain Letter. I mainly got this one because of Keith David in it. Except this one I've not had before, but I wanted to get it since I've got the other part of the Grindhouse, and that's Planet Terror. And I was able to find that with the slipcover, so I was happy to get it. Yeah, of the two, Death Proof and Planet Terror, I mean, I would give the edge to this one because I don't know. They're both good, so I'm not going to say one really, but I preferred this one. Another one that I've been wanting to get for a while and I was able to find, and that is Death House. Tons of stars in this one. Kane Hodder, Sid Haig, Michael Berryman. Great cast in this movie. I have watched it and it was definitely not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a little bit different, but I did enjoy it. Tony Todd had mentioned Bill Moseley, Dee Wallace, Barbara Crampton. Star-studded cast in this one. If you're a fan of horror movies, you would definitely like this one. It probably could have been a little bit shorter. I think they could have wrapped it up quicker, but other than that, I was happy to find this one. Now we'll get into the Blu-ray titles. These next few here, I was able to get at that local place that I told you about. A couple of Vinegar Syndrome ones here. Dolly Dearest. And one I've been wanting to see for a while, Demon Wind. Next up, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I was able to get that with a slipcover. Yeah, I've seen this one. I mean, it's good. It's PG-13, but still, definitely some creepy stories in this for sure. Next up, my son actually talked me into getting this one. I'd never seen this movie until this past weekend. That is Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about it over the years, and I had never seen it until this past weekend. Watched it with my son, and it was really enjoyable. Next up, this is a kind of, I would consider it an obscure one. I don't think I've seen anyone have it in their collections thus far, but it is Hanukkah. And as you'll see from the tagline there, it says, "From Dreidel to the Grave." Yes, it is a horror movie that is centered around the Jewish faith and beliefs. But there is a killer in this movie that is killing based off of said beliefs, I guess you would say. This does mark the last roles, definitely the last role for Dick Miller, and one of the last roles that Sid Haig ever did. I'm going to tell you, if you've not seen this one, it is kind of heartbreaking to see both of them, because they're very, you can tell both of them are not at their best, but I mean, for them to be the age they were and still working, and in the special features you can see just how dedicated they still are to their craft even at that age. And believe it or not, Henry Manfredini did the score to this movie. It's definitely worth a watch. It's not the best movie for sure, but I was happy to get it since I have a lot of other different themed movies for different holidays and things. So Hanukkah, check it out. Next up, I was able to get this Scream Factory release. That is Alone in the Dark. I had wanted to get this one before, of course, on DVD. A lot of people had jacked up the price until I found out this one was coming out. I was able to get that with the collectible poster as well. Just a great movie. I love this one. Donald Pleasance, Jack Palance, Martin Landau, Dwight Schultz is in this. Yeah, definitely this is one you should get. Next up, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I had not had this movie, but of course seen it years ago plenty of times. This next one I've been wanting to get for a while. Afterlife. Christina Ricci, Justin Long, of course Liam Neeson. I'm looking forward to watching this one. I've not seen it. I did watch the trailer. It looks very good. Next up, I got this also off Amazon, season 1 of Castle Rock. I'd actually watched maybe the first episode, I think, before I got this set, and so I look forward to watching the rest of it. Got a great cast in this, so yeah, look forward to finishing that up. Possibly getting season 2 as well. I know they've since canceled this series, but since I got the first season, I'll have to get the second one as well. And these last 3, be rounding it out, they are all Dollar Tree finds. First, Deadheading. Looks like a silly, but pretty interesting. Next up, another Blu-ray DVD combo, Voodoo Apocalypse. Yeah, just the premise for this movie just sounds out of control and wild. I mean, look at that stuff on the back there even. Yeah, haven't seen either one of these yet, but I'm looking forward to watching. Last one, I'd seen this in some other people's collections, but I was happy to find this, and that is Gwen. Definitely kind of get some vibes just looking at the pictures on the back, like it may be similar to like The Witch. I'm not sure. Not seen this one, so I look forward to watching it as well. Well, there you have it. That's my pickups for September. Like I said, any of these y'all have seen that I haven't, you'll let me know down in the comments what you think of them, and any maybe that you noticed you don't have. I'd love to see your comments and hear what you got to say about it. Appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you really like this video, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and click the notification bell. That way you'll know every time that I upload a video. I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.